Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is NAJIHAH binti RAMLI. My metric number is #2081688. Okay, today I would like to make a presentation in my individual assignment, which is in subject Trend and Concept in Tourism by Sir MOHANAD. The topic I have chosen in my individual assignment is I would like to talk about the food and beverage in tourism and hospitality. Okay, I am choosing about food and beverage in tourism and hospitality because we know that tourism is very related with the accommodation, facility, and also the place that we want to go. And hospitality is we will talk about the hotel industry. So what I want to say here that tourism and hospitality and food and beverage is very related because that is important thing for us when we want to go to that place. In this report, I am provide about the positive and negative impact in food and beverage in tourism and hospitality industry. The positive one is we can say that tourism and hospitality give a good impact, give a positive impact in learning education. Why I say that? Because in the institution of a university, there are so many courses have provide about the tourism and also the hospitality. So we can say that it is very related with learning education because it will help people to know more about tourism and hospitality industry. And the second point is people will more interested in tourism and hospitality because tourists will attract with what we want to. And I want to continue. The third positive point is more knowledgeable. Tourism and hospitality industry in food and beverage, it is quite important because we can learn the difference of the food, the difference of the culture. We move to the negative impact, whereby I have provided 2 points here, which is lack of university courses. In this case, we know that the institution or university have the lack of funding in fine to buy something, which is we want to buy the facilities, we want to buy the food that we want to use in cooking, and so on. And other than that, we can say about COVID-19. Okay, COVID-19 is a special issue whereby it is developed in so many countries. Whereby we can say that COVID-19 have dropping all the country in this world. We move to part number 2, which is what do you agree with this content and what do you disagree with this content. Okay, what I am agree with this content is have the in tourism and in hospitality, we can learn about the different of type in traditional food, traditional game, and several of things that we don't know in that other state. And the second point is I would like to agree with COVID-19 be a strong disease and bad effect in tourism and hospitality, also give a bad effect in environment, society, and also for us individual. And the third point is I agree that have the teaching program about hospitality have been organized for people who are very interested, who are very want to. What I am disagree with university, the statement of university have a lack funding and facilities for student in hospitality course. I'm not disagree with this because we know that the government, every government have their own budget. Because the prime minister in our education or minister of education in high institution have their own budget to give to all university, to give to all the institution about the learn courses. So there is no excuse to state the statement of lack funding for hospitality costs. Part number 3 is I would like to talk about why do you think the problem is happening in the first place. This is because according to Josman in 2019, in the World of Organization, food tourism is expanding and gastronomy have emerged as crucial component in attempt to understand about the local culture and the way of life to tourist destination. And other than that, I would like to talk about the origin of food and beverage in tourism and hospitality is because of the different state. And other than that, I would like to talk about there are 3 main factors that influence their food choices. They are like to explore a fact, intention to looking for a new experience or based on past experience, and also the food aspect. And another point is we talk about the according to Randall and Sanjur in 1981 in food consumption in tourism, tourist attraction with food and beverage because of the culture, religious influence, socio-demographic factor, food related with a personality trait, spur effect, and past experience. Other than that, they also talk about the food in the destination. They know by sensory attribute, food content, method of food preparation, food available, and the most important thing is we will talk about the price, value, and quality. Tourists are very important with the price, value, and quality because they want to go at the place because of they want the experience. Okay, part number 4 is I would like to talk about the my advice to the sources of the problem. If it's very human related, so I will relate it. The first one, I would like to talk about the plastic ban. We know that our environment, our earth, in a hot globalization, very in warming globalization. So what is the most important thing? We need to having the program in a plastic ban, or we know that about 3R, which is reuse, recycle, and reduce. And the second point is risk in health consequences. We know that our problem in food and beverage in tourism and hospitality is about the COVID-19. COVID-19 have dropping. What we need to do is we need to take care ourselves in a healthy food, in a healthy exercise, and so on. And point number 3 is preventive measure for the consumer in COVID-19. Government have provide about the social distancing, wearing a mask, using a hand sanitizer, and also what is the popular thing is in Malaysia about the QR scan, which is a My Sejahtera. Okay, the last part in this report is I would like to talk about the why do you think the benefits from resolving the problems. I have mentioned before about the 3R, which is recycle, reuse, and reduce. Okay, the 3R will help earth environment, especially in safe from bad effect. So we should stay with the campaign of 3R, whereby we want to provide to all people, because sometimes people don't know how important the 3R. The second benefit is will help to dropping the COVID-19 cases. I have mentioned about the government have give the statement about social distancing, wear a mask, using the QR code, My Scan Sejahtera, and also wear the hand sanitizer because it help people to less the COVID-19, because we know how to protect ourselves to from attack the virus of COVID. And the benefits number 3, which is the last point, I have mentioned also about the healthy food. Healthy food is actually very good for people in increasing their immune system. So for people who are very care in their healthy food, will protect themselves from attack from COVID. So that is a very quite good compared with people who are not taking care themselves with healthy food. And I think that's all from my individual presentation. So that's all from me. Thank you for watching. Bye.